10 sights you'll see at King Charles' coronation, and 2 you won't. London, pomp and pageantry, check. Flag-waving tourists, check. A modern monarchy able to revamp a medieval ritual into something accessible to a younger, more diverse United Kingdom, maybe. King Charles Roman III coronation Saturday will have a shorter parade route, a role for all Britons rather than only aristocrats, and a nod to the country's myriad faiths. It's also likely to have protesters upset about the more than $125 million price tag for UK taxpayers during a painful cost-of-living crisis. And it might rain. Here are 10 sights you'll see at this weekend's coronation, and 2 you likely won't. What you will see. 1. Crowns, obviously. King Charles will be crowned with St. Edward's crown, named for the last Anglo-Saxon king of England, Edward the Confessor. He lived in the 11th century, but the crown was made some 600 years later in 1661 for King Charles Roman II. It's solid gold, a foot tall, capped with velvet, lined with ermine and encrusted with rubies, amethysts, sapphires, topazes, tourmalines and a garnet. It's heavy, nearly 5 pounds. It weighs a ton. Recall the late Queen Elizabeth Roman II, who wore the St. Edward's crown for her 1953 coronation. Teas worn only a short time by British monarchs at their coronations. It will be in use for about an hour on Saturday and then be put back into storage at the Tower of London. But it may be the most recognisable of the royals' many crowns. Its silhouette is part of the coat of arms on British passports, police badges and mailboxes. Charles has a working crown to wear on his way out of Westminster Abbey, the imperial state crown, made in 1937. The monarch wears this crown to the opening of Parliament too. It's one of as many as 7 crowns that may grace the king's head. Camilla, the Queen Consort, will be crowned with a newly remodelled version of Queen Mary's crown, originally made in 1911. It has a silver frame lined with gold and is covered with 2,200 diamonds minus one very controversial diamond. It's smaller and lighter, weighing only a little over a pound. 2 regalia, royal bling. The coronation regalia is a selection of sacred and secular items that hold symbolic meaning for the monarchy. It includes orbs, sceptres, swords and rings, which are all part of Britain's famous crown jewels. The king will hold the sovereign's orb in his right hand during the service. It's a 17th century golden sphere adorned with precious jewels and a cross on top, meant to represent the Christian world. Charles will also be presented with 2 sceptres during his coronation. Both are golden rods. One is known as the sovereign's sceptre with cross. It features a heart-shaped diamond nestled below a cross, symbolising power and justice. The other features a dove and is known as the rod of equity and mercy.